Minister, I hope your last point is true, because, as you say, it becomes a separate commercial entity and they will look for the cheapest deal they can get, not necessarily the best deal they can get. And therefore, clearly, the implications for Port Talbot are serious, and my concerns are for Port Talbot, but also for the workers in Trostor, because it's a package. It's a whole package across Wales. Tata in Shorton, Port Talbot, Llanwern and in Trostor. It works together as a package. And we've raised this many times, and I've raised with you many times the concerns of a joint venture could have, and that in 2016 we came out of the woods, but we hadn't cleared ourselves from the global challenges yet. And this is another one. I do worry about this, because it's not just Trostor being mentioned, because Tata also look divesting themselves of Cogent, the orb works in Newport. It seems that Tata are divesting themselves of resources more than ThyssenKrupp in this joint venture approach. So what discussions are you going to have with Tata? You said Hans Fischer, but perhaps we need to go above Hans Fischer to see where we actually have Tata's future in this space. Because I'm deeply concerned that when Bill Jar left his position, there is no UK representation, effectively, for Tata in the UK, and particularly Wales. It's left perhaps to Martin Brennan to be the senior person here. So we need to have a look at what you'd have in discussions with Tata in India, perhaps, to discuss what their future plans are for the industry in Wales as a whole, because this comes as a package. And also, have you had discussions at all with the Commission, because this is down to the Commission rules, been looking at this whole approach of the joint venture and the monopoly side of things. And so have you had any opportunity to speak to the Commission at all in relation to what they're looking at this project? And I fully appreciate the investment the Welsh Government has given to the steel over the last few years. It's been very beneficial. It's actually been one of the reasons we still have steel industry here in Wales. Yeah. But it is important to keep that steel industry. We pressurise Tata to actually ensure that all its commitments to Welsh Steel continue, and that if it is going to sell, because I've got from your answer to Helen Mary Jones that it is going to sell Trostor, I seem to get that impression I got from the answer, that we need to ensure the contracts that are in place with Port Talbot stay in place with Port Talbot, so it doesn't go elsewhere, so we keep the industry here in Wales.
Can I thank David Rees for his questions and for his ongoing support for the steel industry in Wales? I should point out that in terms of discussions that are taking place at the European Commission, this is, of course, a confidential negotiation between the European Commission and the joint venture partners, so it wouldn't be in the place of government to get involved in discussions with the European Commission. Our role has always been to create the right environment in which steel-making operations in Wales can be competitive and have a strong, bright future. And in terms of the question of whether Trostor would go on sourcing its steel from Port Talbot, of course, this will be a key concern of discussions that are going to take place between ourselves and Tata in the weeks to come. I'm seeking discussions with the heads of Tata's Tata India business, including, of course, with Bill Jar, who's now returned to India, but with whom we still enjoy a very constructive relationship. The joint venture is a 50-50 relationship between ThyssenKrupp and Tata Steel, and so we expect any pain to be shared equally in terms of any sale of assets. But I must stress again that the sale of Trostor would have to be conducted on the basis of it being a viable business in a competitive market, and I believe that that was stressed in the email from Joe Gallagher to the workforce of Trostor just yesterday evening, and that is absolutely correct. Now, in terms of other steel works in Wales, David Rees mentioned the Cogent Orb electrical steels business in Newport, and we are continuing to work very closely with Tata on that particular facility. Of course, we have also helped in the successful sale of other concerns with Tata. For example, we helped to secure a future for its Avon tinplate site. Now, on that occasion, we were able to ensure that there was a successful outcome and that all 43 members of staff were able to continue in their employment at the Swansea site, which now operates as part of the Tin Masters brand. Of course, there will be anxiety at Trostor right now, but I'm confident that with this Welsh Government continuing to focus relentlessly on creating the right environment in which steel facilities can succeed in Wales, that those people employed at Trostra can enjoy a long-term future in the sector.